Rachel, what are you, mine? Rachel, come on, we're in a hot here. Hey, look, everybody just calm down. No one's gonna do Paul.
Why don't you tell that to the mad woman?
Here, Jake.
No, listen, I am trying to help Paulina.
I know that.
I'm not the enemy here.
I know that. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm your friend, remember? I'm just saying for Paulina's sake, let's be quiet.
For Paulina's sake, you don't even like Paulina.
Doesn't mean I want her dead.
Let me tell you something. You're all a bunch of hypocrites.
Jake, get a grip, all right? Paulina's gonna be fine.
Did Jake really bring those research papers in?
Yes, Kelsey's team's working on it now.
Are they going to help?
Look, we won't know for a while, but Paulina's very strong.
We'll get her through this. Come on, let's get back to work. Listen, Rachel, they're doing everything that they can. You just have to hope that everything will work out for the best.
Things don't always work out for the best, Ryan.
Well, just have to believe that those research papers will help.
Why didn't Jake bring them in earlier than this?
I can't answer that question, and you have the right to say anything you want to the guy, but right now, I think that this is not the time or the place.
This is really getting to you, isn't it?
You damn straight it is. I mean, Paulina could die in there.
You still love her, don't you?
Of course not. I mean, I already told you that. It's just that, you don't just stop caring about somebody. I mean, I am not a monster.
Jake, I know you're not a monster.
Well, why don't you tell that to her?
It's just that Paulina came into our lives so suddenly and it was so difficult. And then she turned out to be somebody very special.
She's gonna get through this.
They don't know what it is, Ryan. They don't know how to fix it.
But, Rachel, they have the research papers, so they're going to find out what it is, and they're going to figure out how
It's taken me
to
so
fix it.
long to accept her and to believe her. And now the thought of losing her. She's a real survivor, you know. Mac would be very proud of her.
Yep. He sure would have.
He didn't even know her. She never knew his love. He didn't even know he fathered her. Well, listen, I'm sorry I lost my temper like that.
No, look, Jake had it coming from way back, Rachel.
No, it was inexcusable.
Rachel,
I'm sorry.
it's okay.
I'm gonna have to go back to the office. I don't want to.
Well, the doctors are probably going to be with Paulina. Everything's going to be fine.
Thanks.
Excuse me, Mrs. Harrison, we are ready for you now.
Thanks.
Listen, I wanted to hang out here. Wanted to have a little talk with Kelsey anyway, so I'll just...
You know something? She's probably going to be really busy with Paulina's case, so, why don't you just meet me at Sassy's?
I don't know, Vic, I mean, you look a little tense. You okay?
No, I'm fine. Besides, nothing that a cheeseburger can't cure.
Okay.
Order for me.
I will. How's the research going?
Slow.
What's the problem?
Well, I'm sure that Rain was headed in the right direction, but his notes are like some kind of international code.
Well, you'll crack it.
Well, I'm glad that you think so.
Now, listen, anybody that can survive a Spader seminar and come out with a smile can do anything. Even say Paulina.
Well, priests don't always have to wear the costumes.
They don't?
No. Sometimes we try to blend in when it's appropriate.
Oh, I like the collar thing.
Yeah, it saves on ties.
Yeah, no decision problems in the mornings.
Yeah. Well, I'm dressed this way for my work downtown.
You have a day job, too?
Yeah. Well, not exactly. I do counseling on a youth center down on the west side. Well, or at least the west side of the inner city.
Wow, but this is where you spend most of your time.
Right. I'm the chaplain. Father confessor, whatever. And I help out at St. Brendan's when they're short, and I teach a few courses at the university.
Wow, you really like this religious stuff, huh? I mean, it really works for you.
Yeah, it does. But, you know, it's not for everybody. You either have a calling or...
Or you don't. I definitely don't.
But you've got a calling. Architecture, right?
Yeah, if I could get a job.
Well, these are hard times.
All around. I mean, I could be working right now. It's just that I made this choice not to.
What?
Well, I would have been selling out my soul. I mean, my creative soul for a secure, dull, well-paying job that any hack could do.
Well, I mean, you made a choice.
Right. You see, and then I made this other choice to help pay the bills. And that choice allows me to wait tables and wear half a uniform. see what good choices I make?
Well, I mean, you just thought you did what you thought you had to do.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm good at this choice thing.
You really think so?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always second-guessing myself. I mean, how do I know when or if I've made the right one, you know?
Yeah, I think you're asking yourself more than that, Brett. I think that's why you're here.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, we all get to this point. You know, we just look up at a cloud in the sky and it hits us.
What?
Well, why the cloud's there? And why we're here? I mean, what does life mean? Are we some cosmic joke? Some accident of evolution? Or part of a divine plan?
Yeah, I mean, are we all practicing here for something, or is this it, the final exam?
I don't know. I don't have all the answers. But I do know one thing. Life's not a rehearsal. It's the real deal.
As in, there are no second chances. You mess up and that's it.
Nah, not exactly. I mean, you're supposed to keep trying if you make mistakes, but you gotta consider everything carefully. Because everything counts.
Wait a minute, so it boils down to you make the right choice, you go to heaven, you make the wrong choice, straight to hell.
We're just supposed to work at things as best we can. And I think in your case, you've been working too hard.
Well, I should stop?
Well, just maybe relax. Slow down. And don't think so much. Just let life happen.
Well, what is the difference between thinking and considering? I mean,
No, you see, you think too much.
Well, if I slow down, I'm gonna get run over.
But life it's not a Mack truck.
Well, it sure feels like one lately.
Well, just remember that you got a friend who's there when you need it. But if you move too fast, you might not hear the message.
Well, maybe you celibate types can sit around and wait for the messages, but, you know, the rest of us are out in the world.
Well, I was out in the world once.
Why, I didn't mean...
I know you didn't. But people had this perception of nuns and priests as somehow missing the ingredients, you know what I mean? I mean,
Sorry.
we're normal, we miss things. I'll always miss my fiancée, Carly.
You were engaged?
Oh, she was one luscious babe.
Father?
I bailed out on the rehearsal dinner.
You didn't? Wow, that's bailing out. What, did you get a message from on high?
It was more like this feeling inside. It just didn't go away.
Tell me what your perception is of this person out there. I mean, is there something listening to what we're doing and what we're saying? I mean, if we pray, do we get answers?
Yeah, I think we do.
Will you teach me how to...
To pray.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, where to?
I'm gonna help you start your spiritual journey.
Thank God.
No, keep going.
What's with the X-ray vision?
Works in fiction.
Works in what way?
I can read a man's mind.
You read my face, you know my soul.
Well, something like that, or so my mother seems to think. She's always making her heroines do it. Of course, that and other things.
Oh, I've heard. Well?
Well, what?
Well, what have you figured out?
Like French fries. Beyond that, nothing else.
Oh, all right. Let me try. Oh, yeah.
What, you see something?
Mm-hmm. In the darkness of your eyes, something primitive, fiery, raw desire waiting to be unleashed, just like the heroines your mother creates.
You're making it up.
No, I saw something.
You did not.
Yes, I did. Aren't it a little late to be playing the Virgin?
Are you trying to disarm me, Rodriguez?
Oh, you're a wanton woman, Lorna. Totally passionate. I don't try and deny it.
Hi.
Hey, man, ¿qué pasa?
Listen, didn't you and I have a racquetball game together today?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I thought you'd pass it up with all the trouble in
Oh,
your
well,
family.
that's exactly why I need to play.
How is Paulina, Matt?
The doctor's working hard, but they're having trouble beating this fever.
Oh, that's rough.
You know, plus I don't know where Donna is. She's all floating around somewhere doing who knows what. Iris wants me to turn KBAY into a propaganda machine for Cory Publishing, and I still have my cash flow problem.
Well, then it seems to me as though beating Victor would really improve your mood.
Sorry.
Hey, come on now. Don't use me as an excuse. Listen, we all have things that we have to get out of our system. I'll take winner.